Yes! Alright, I'm in. Okay, yeah, I have to make sure. I have to make sure the stream sound has my voice. And I can be confirmed. Good morning, gamers. Your favorite Jinxer is back. For Bless vs Rampax, I will not say Mabayu because I'm too used to Bless. Yeah, no more tree pick. No more tree pick. I don't care about Christmas from Camellia featuring Nanahira. I also don't care about Christmas because I don't celebrate Christmas. And yeah, I assume if everything on the stream is correct, it's a Bless pick. It's expected. The two of them have like... Personally, Rampax has a lot more diverse skill set compared to Bless, so the Bless needs to pick everything very well here. And hopefully he can win all his picks to make it at least a close. But not a good start from Bless as he finds his first break. So far, pretty comfortable days for Rampax so far. But this map does not slow down. This is there are about 2 alt maps on this Nomad pool. One is Nomad 1 and one is Nomad 3. Nomad 3 is more on the swing side. And these kind of alt maps are the ones that you just can't let down your guard. Except for now, there's a break. So Bless is having the superior act, but it does not matter when he's on the 120 combo deficit. Still tons of time though. It's only 1/4 into the map as we enter the first Ki. Yeah, there's a lot of parts where we can trip up, including those sliders. So far, everyone's doing quite well. Oh. Now Rampax finds a break, and that gives Bless some room to come back here. And Rampax dropped a lot of act from that miss as well. And Bless now both have combo and accuracy, and the lead should go back to him very shortly. But Bless finds a break now, and the lead is only by 12k. It's very comebackable for Rampax, especially as, oh, we're not even halfway at India. This map is very freaking long. And seems like Rampax will be reclaiming his throne of the lead, obviously, but still halfway in. And Rampax almost fumbled on that part, but still managed to go through. And the lead is only by 1.6k, with Rampax set to take the lead in the next few seconds here due to the higher combo. But the moment he loses his combo, there's always room for Bless to come back, especially. And the next guy is about to come in. And Rampax getting another 50 there. Getting very dangerous in these kind of patterns, but still holding on. But Bless not too far behind either. Due to the act deficit, the lead is barely moving, despite the 200 combo advantage. And everyone goes through that long-ass slider. Bless is trying so hard to hold on to everything, but it does not matter. He needs Rampax to find a break. Very soon, there's less than a quarter left on the map, and Rampax is on the driver's seat only by 13k. Anything can still happen. So Rampax needs to hold on to 800 combo. 800 combo is all he has right now. And another break for them to look at each other's combo, look at each other's score. The driver's seat is on Rampax, and he can't fall off the track here. He's losing act left and right, but it does not matter if the combo is still there. So he can combo game all he wants. He has the privilege to do that. And Bless is going to be the one breaking the combo, and that pretty much seals it. The first pick for Bless goes horribly south near the very end there by finding a break, while Rampax is just combo gaming with that 95 ag. 95 ag is still pretty good, but yeah, a huge first break point from Rampax at the start of this game. And yeah, the lead just skyrocketed at the end there due to Blef's miss at the last quarter there. With that combo at the end, it was bound to be a huge lead near the end here. Now, I think Rampax has a lot more versatile choices compared to Blef's, so I do need to see the bans here, but I am pretty sure DT is like free elo for a hacker in the Premier in CS. Something like that. So Biri got banned. That is completely expected. And Hard Rock Q got banned. The small circle map. Yeah, those are the first set of bans. Pretty expected from both players, although DT is completely open for Rampax for a taking, which I assume he has a better advantage of. Yeah, my company scores my match to 0-0 and 1-1. DT 1-1. Blah. DT1 gets picked by Rampax, and he's gonna utilize this DT pool as much as possible until the second ban comes in. And Sasakure Dekonina Sankyu. I remember playing this difficulty when I was starting off at 2020, and now this is being picked as a DT map. Although I think it is a lot more. This is actually a lot more tame compared to the other picks. Some of the other picks in this pool. It's pretty straightforward DT1. Yeah, in theory, this is heavily Rampax's favorite. And that first Bless does not look comfortable on this ZT1, unfortunately. There's just too many things to consider for Bless to ban when it comes to going against a player with more versatile skill set like Rampax. He is trying to build up fight, and Rampax is surprisingly dropping a lot of accuracy on this early. So anything's still possible. Both players are tanking in accuracy actually. But another break coming from Bless, but surprisingly the lead was on Bless until like the last few moments, as Rampax once again with the higher combo. But this is surprisingly a lot closer than I thought. And yeah, it's around the same story as last time again. And another break coming from Rampax. Is my goat wash on DT? Anyway, this is it's not a surprising outcome so far. Obviously, Bless is struggling. It's supposed to be struggling more on the higher AR, but oh my god, both players kind of tanked there, but that favors Bless a little bit more, especially with these very uncharacteristic misses coming from Rampax here. And last quarter in, and Bless has the 5k advantage lead. This could be another surprising outcome after that Noma tree. And the last Ki comes in. And another break coming from Rampax, and Bless is just running away now, 30k! And with no one getting a score, this could be enough for Bless to take another breakpoint to make this seemingly hopeless in theory map go his way to go 1-1. And that is an 80k lead from Bless on DT1. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Gone were the days where Rampax dominates in DT. And now this map becomes a lot more interesting. This race is back on for Bless to try to extend the lead here. This time he can't fumble his pick anymore, obviously. And Hidden Tree gets picked. I think that's a pretty good pick coming from Bless. I mean, the general consensus that Rampax tend to struggle a bit more on Hidden, but he's not a huge slouch on it, except for Hidden 2. Obviously, we don't talk about Hidden 2. And this map has a bit of everything. It's very hard. I can't play it. So does all the other maps in pool, but we don't talk about that, to be fair. But yeah, this map, very tech-based, very versatile map, I said. Don't get fooled by the starting, and this only goes downhill from here. And here we go. Everything on the line here for Bless to extend his lead after giving him a lifeline basically on DT1. So on the early section on the map, everyone's doing relatively fine, but this map only becomes crazier, so you need as much early combo as possible. Maintain the act as well if possible, if you're able to, because this roller coaster does not stop. And here comes the fast sliders. And Rampax is going to be the one slider breaking on one of the longer sliders here. And this is big news for Bless. Huge combo for Bless here right now, as he's the only one leaving unscathed in this first part of the map. And with this slower part, he can continue building up his combo and hopefully build up a lead that Rampax can not surpass at all. And I feel like he has already done pretty much enough. It's just the closing touches here that he needs to focus on. But so far, very positive sign from Bless here. On his second pick, a much more better outcome that he hoped for compared to the first pick, obviously. And that's a very fast slider. And Bless losing a lot of act there on that one burst. But doing very fine here. And I think this map is pretty much already over. Now it all depends on whether Bless can get the first full combo on Tier 1 Stage 2. Another break from Rampax. That does not matter. We are all full focus on Bless right now. As he looks to power through. And unfortunately, Bless will not be getting the full combo. Even hits that slightly accelerating stream at the end, but unfortunately, that early slider break meant that he would not be securing the FC. Still a very solid score though on 874k on Hidden Tree. That's a much better pick for him. Although I guess that those kind of alt-ish picks are just generally more RNG. For tournament players at least. Although for Rampax, it's definitely not over yet. There's still, as I said, a very versatile player, and another DT pick coming from Rampax. Yeah, that is completely expected. I said DT2 is just a faster DT1 personally, on this pool at least. So perhaps the higher speed can cap Bless a bit more, but hopefully it doesn't hurt his toe in the process. No, it's okay. The hell? Ad break? Ad break on Sandy Twitch? Prevent ad breaks from happening. Be sure to subscribe using Twitch Prime. Also, by the way, is that Messi on the background? Slight stream, but I think it's fine though. But anyways, DT2 is happening. If it's not aborted, you can just pretend that the song is playing. While we fix the stream here. And should be coming back. You can see that amazing gameplay coming from both players here. I think it just got aborted. Wait, no it didn't. Did it just end it? What the hell? Well, looks like the map's already over. Or something. That is fine. Ended up being a 500k to 700k. Ended up being a lot closer than it is, but Rampax on Tier was gonna prevail on this map, and it seems like that's the case. But a pretty decent showing from pretty decent showing from Rampax as well. It's like he's not losing big, which is a good thing. On maps that I initially thought Rampax would dominate, but so far a lot closer than we thought, which is always good for the viewers. And looks like Rampax. Oh, that's like Bless will be picking No Mod 1. Copy the map ID by accident, but we all know the general consensus. We are gonna have No Mod 1, basically alt map. Slot pooling is dead. Pack it up, aim stoppers. It's over, as we have a non-aim No Mod 1. I need the stream to show me the pick. There we go. Both players will be looking at this godlike background as Lunastar Doppelganger tries to cheer them on for the rest of this map. Dude, I was watching the VOD of the map pool, and then like, I heard someone mention that this mofo looks like Stanley. Stanley Blob looks like Lunasa. Holy shit, bro. And as a Lunasa Doppelganger will be permanently on our screen for the next 4 minutes. Insane fucking background, bro. Yeah, another alt-ish map, a very flow-aimy as well, and this has not worked. This has not worked last time for Bless, so hopefully things are different for him this time. The early break, I don't think it matters too much. But Rampax is that's not comparable on this map as well. Picking these alt maps is always going to be a 50-50. Like, no matter the picker or opponent. Unless that guy can't play alt, like me. But I'm the least of their worries right now. There's money on the line and a very hard opponent to beat in front of them right now. And the first KI comes in. Bless dropping a lot of accuracy, but so far so good for both players. But unfortunately, the nature of alt map is that it looks so good the next second, and it looks so bad the next. Oh my god, I'm fumbling my words. It will look so good on the first second, and it'll look so bad the next second. But so far, that's not the case for both players here. My lord. Oh! That's a no-lock ruining Bless's day, but Rampax follows shortly after, so not over yet for Bless. That almost spelled doom. And Rampax is the one finding another break, which will give the slight lead back to Bless, but it's gonna be minuscule. Yeah, so far a slight 80 combo lead for Bless, but finding a break before the next KI, that's a very hard cider pattern there to break on. But so far, Rampax is gonna be able to stabilize it once again on the combo. This is a similar story to No Mod 3 actually, and that does not favor Bless. And another break coming from Bless. This is starting to be dangerous territory now. Rampax finding a break will stop that lead from going even further temporarily, but there's still work needed to be done. 14k as we enter the last quarter. Combo difference is very low. So it all depends on who can hit these ending patterns more consistently. And it's not Bless so far. And that is a huge chain miss. Now both players are breaking, but so far Bless is the one breaking more, and that favors Rampax. Oh my god! That is a huge chain miss. And now things are a lot different now. With the slight combo, any chain miss will be deemed brutal here for either players here. The lead is swinging. Oh my god. And Bless is the one that manages to hold through the end with a 3k lead. That one chain miss on that slightly space stream may have been the cost of Rampax's breakpoint. It was looking back and forth, and that last few hundreds from Rampax basically sealed the deal. I think it was still gonna go Bless this way, but the score just looked a lot bigger than it should have. I mean, 3k is not a lot either, but that is a close map. And that's a very important clutch coming from Bless, securing his map pick in a very close fashion once again. And Haro1 instantly gets picked. I think that's a very good pick for him. I think generally Bless tends to struggle a bit more on the higher AR, so combined with the higher CS, I think this is a pretty good pick for Rampax. But last time I think it's a pretty good pick for Rampax when it comes to DT1, and it ended up going swinging the other way. But all we can agree on is this is a pretty good song. I played the normal version of this. This is basically an aim map. Like as aim as you want to be. More aim than normal 1. This one has some pretty good bangers. I feel like Duo pulled this. But yeah, Suragaru Girl, Heart Rock 1. This is the most straightforward A map. It's as straightforward as you want it to be. It all depends on who can react to these smaller circles and higher AR. If you're losing, at least you're losing to this banger. And first breaks coming from Bless here. And looking pretty good for Rampax here as he's holding a solid 99% accuracy. And as the first KI come in, we'll see whether Rampax will be able to extend this lead. Both players hitting that pretty wide jump, but unfortunately Bless just tend to struggle when it comes to consistency on Hard Rock. And as he finds breaks here and there, Rampax actually finds another break, but shouldn't be too big of a deal for now. The lead's already at 80k just because of the accuracy and overall higher combo runs from Rampax. So this should be still comfortable so far, unless we see more fumbles from Rampax, which I don't think will happen. So far the combo is equal, so if Rampax is the one finding more break compared to Bless, then oh well, I just jinxed it. But yeah, but Rampax is a lot more comfortable on these HR wide jumps compared to Bless, unfortunately. So the moment a big jump comes, it seems like once Rampax stabilizes, there's no turning back for him. And yeah. And because this is a much more straightforward map, then he should be able to run away with this. Oh, Rampax over aiming that circle there. Shouldn't be too worrying. The game is basically steel for this map. And we're going to be back and forth for both players as we go enter a 3-3. Will Bless be able to hold his win streak after last year's also Malaysia land qualifiers where Bless wins for being awake. I don't think there's the second ban actually. My bad on that. And Hidden One gets instantly picked by Bless. I think this is one of the last comfortable pick for Bless here, and actually there's still no mod 5. Yeah, there's still no mod 5, which I think he's a lot better at compared to Rampax. But so far, Hidden One will get picked first. It's another flow aim. Freedom dive ass streams. Basically, this is the type of map that we'll feel more not very comfortable, but more comfortable on Noma. But when it comes to hidden, you can get it. You can blink and then you suddenly have 8 misses from one stream. So we'll see what happens here. I feel like this is on paper, Bless should be able to do a lot better than Rampax, but these streams are unpredictable, man. Anyone can chain miss on them. Are we in? It's okay. We can just assume that one of them is shitting on the space stream right slightly space stream right now. It's okay, just keep it going. You can just imagine your mind that Rampax breaking like 6 times on the stream. And like the score lead for is probably like left 30k right now. Oh no, Suyagaru's gone too. We all love Osuklion. It is what it is, right? We miss out on another banger, but you can just imagine. Your imagination is peak in this type of case. Is it over already? Oh wait, we're still halfway there. We get to listen to the listen to the last quarter of the song. Well, oh well, the black screen's gone. Well, there we go. And looks like pretty comfortable lead for Bless so far. With his 600 combo actually, what the hell? Yeah, unfortunately we missed Rampax shitting on Brilliant Dive's hidden stream. But yeah, there's a demonstration of what just happened like for the first half of the map. Thank you very much, guys. I'm a genius. Oh, what the hell? Everyone just shitted themselves there. But yeah, pretty solid score coming from Bless here, 560k. Yeah, 4-3 for Bless. Pretty solid score. Unfortunately, we missed like 3-4 of the map, but that last quarter was already entertainment. You know, seeing everyone miss and not me, that fills me with joy. Yeah, all hidden is gone now, but I still think Bless has a very comfortable pick in Nomad 5. It just depends whether he practiced or not. Because I don't think Rampax is comfortable on that kind of map. But it just depends on whether Bless is comfortable enough to pick it later. But so far, it's not. The pick is not on him. Right now, Rampax gets back the pick, and DTG gets insta pick, and as expected, the DT is basically being abused on Bless right now. Forced right into the troll like that. That is unfortunate. That is brutal. But yeah, who knows? Things could go DT1's way, but in this kind of map, I think it's a lot tougher. I think this is the actual speed map. No, actually, no. My bad. My memory absolutely failed me there. It's a finger control map, which I think Bless is actually not too bad on finger control. So anything can still happen. Well, client just absolutely shit it itself. It's okay. You fix it now, and we'll get to see it. We will get to see half the map. It's fine. Is this what it is? We're just going through the waves here. You know, in the first place, that first post of this tournament, it was bound to be a roller coaster. Like, did you see those graphics? Do you see those wonderful graphics by Stanley? Wait, am I supposed to spoil that? Wait, is it mentioned who drew the stuff? Oops. Anyway, stream trip back on. You'll still be seeing actual gameplay soon. And surprisingly, actually, it's not really surprising. I knew that Bless is actually not bad on finger control, but if Rampax loses this is absolutely dreadful days for him, because Nomad 5 is still on the table here. But both players are still holding. It just depends on who will break first. The accuracy does not matter until the very end, really. This will be very bad news if Rampax loses. This is equal impact to Rampax losing to Wuhua and BT2 in OMT last year. As we enter the last few quarters of this map, both players are clenching their asses. No one wants to break here. Both players having a combo means any break is crucial. Unless no one breaks, then we'll go actually look into the app. But for now, it's still early days. It's just the last quarter. Everyone is trying so hard to hit on double, losing act here and there, but so far it's still favors Bless. 10k lead is the score to beat for Rampax. He needs to recover on accuracy, and he's doing that. And let's find the break. I think Rampax has completely saved himself there near the end with that one break from Bless. The nurse, unfortunately, seems to have affected Bless a lot more on these kind of brutal finger control section, and Rampax is looking forward to take the FC. No act, no problem. As Rampax will be the one taking the point. With higher act in the end, actually. But yeah, that was a lot closer than Rampax would have hoped for, probably. The DT maps are not too comfortable for him either on the wins, so. But he can at least relax for now. But yeah, 4-4. And Noma 5 gets insta-pick. If Bless actually won that pick, I think Bless would have actually won this match in general with this pick, but at this point, what do I know, right? Yeah. And now it's a lot more open here. Remember, there's no bash, but money's on the line here, which is more financially important for some people. If you win this match, you're guaranteed 110 ringgit. So that's like a solid 25 my game. Oh, this song is absolutely insane, by the way. I've never played this on my mind. Ding 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 ding. Yeah, it all depends on whether Rampax actually practice on this. Doesn't seem like it. Oh wait. I don't think anyone would be super comfortable on this, but I think Rampax will struggle a bit more just because of the reading factor. But so far, early days, Bless is still trying to adapt on this. And Rampax does not look too far behind either. In fact, he's actually having the higher combo, so if this is a misread for Bless, this will be quite a brutal one to end on. Yeah, Rampax. Oh, unfortunately, that's a misread. Yeah, this kind of map is just so brutal when you misread because these patterns does not let go of you. Like, these kind of mistakes would not go unnoticed by these people. I mean this map. It's like when you're in an argument with your partner and your partner just starts like bringing up old shit that you did like 3 years ago. Yeah, this kind of stuff. But so far, Bless seems to have stabilized, and the lead is just running away now for Bless, so Bless will probably at least secure tiebreaker here. If only that he won that DT3, then he would have been like cheering with his 110 ringgit already. But Rampax gets another lifeline, so. Rampax is actually not doing too bad at some parts, but unfortunately these kind of like small fumbles here and there that accumulate it's just not gonna cut it compared to Bless, who is overall more consistent on this map. I assume Hard Rock Tree will get picked next. I think that's like the more comfortable pick for Rampax here, just abuse the Hard Rock and DP. So like Hard Rock Tree is obviously a lot very hard compared to like Hard Rock 1, but which I think favors Rampax a bit more. Ding 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 ding. Dude, I think like saying ding 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 like reminds me of the Gwen Chana song. Normal 4 is also... Normal 4 is also possible, but I just think that because Normal 4 is more like normal tech in general compared to the higher AR and Hard Rock Tree, which favors Rampax more for higher AR, that I think Rampax will probably opt for Hard Rock Tree more. But who knows, right? It's not K-pop, that's Vietnam. What the hell? You racist? Because someone sings Win Chana, you think it's Korean song? And Hard Rock Tree does get picked. And yeah. No Nomad 2. No Nomad 4. We get Hard Rock 2 instead. And that's basically all the mod picks getting picked here. And yeah. If Bless can actually somehow clench this and the back and avoid tiebreaker, this will be quite insane. TB Hype is looking very likely, but nothing's set in stone until the map is actually played, you know? It's like you can prepare all you want on the test, and then like, when the test comes, you shit yourself. And then like, you're thinking you're gonna get an A, and then suddenly it became a C. Huh? What the hell? I don't know. Well, here we go. Rampax's final lifeline here. For the show to continue going just a little bit more, just to secure a tiebreaker for a chance of guaranteed 110 ringgit. But Rampax is the one who finds the first break. And although Bless is struggling on accuracy department a bit more, the breaks are coming from Rampax, but does not favor him. The tiebreaker dream might be dead here. Bless has higher accuracy as well due to the breaks coming from Rampax. What the hell? Both players hit that part, and that favors Bless more. Rampax is consistently breaking, and Bless finally finds a break, but not before accumulating a 70k lead. Rampax needs to stay consistent on the rest of the map here, while Bless needs to continuously break for Rampax to even stand a chance of bringing back this lead, because this is already halfway point, 70k lead. It is still comebackable, but a lot of effort needs to be done for Rampax, for the viewers to get to witness tiebreaker on the first map of Stage 2. Here we go! The last part of the section, the map is very repetitive, the patterns are basically the same. It just depends on whether you can stay consistent on these patterns. Rampax can't miss. And Rampax is the one to find the break. This could be it. I don't think we'll be seeing tiebreaker. Oh, let's just find a break, but I don't think there's enough time. More breaks need to come from Bless. And I don't think there's gonna be enough time for Rampax. I think it is over. Unless 50k lead is dropping, but I don't think it's gonna drop enough. I think it's over. It's over. And with that, no tiebreaker as a Bless prevails in Hard Rock Tree due to the early combo that he accumulated before finding a break. Even though Rampax is arguably a lot more consistent on the second half, it won't be enough. It's 6-4, and Bless will be going on to the finals against the winner of Lunasa or Eco. Overall, pretty solid performance from both players, but unfortunately, there can only be one victor, and Bless, despite his early fumble on Noma Tree, is still going to be a one moving forward as the higher seed, as he continues his win streak from OSU Malaysia Land qualifiers. First time he beat Rampax due to his cousin not waking him up, but this time he won. with arguably a lot better performance from Bless compared to Rampax today. But yeah, and with that, Bless will secure at least 110 ringgit, and he will be aiming for that 205 ringgit in the finals against either Lunasa or Eco, which will be happening at 2 AM today. Any late sleepers, guys? Yeah. Which, I'll probably stay up, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, there's another match going on Tier 2, but I don't think that's gonna get streamed. It's gonna be manzmalaya versus GG_com 2016. So far 4-0 for GG, but yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, actually, I think we can actually move on, so let's do that. Let's do that. Will be what? Yeah, we could perhaps get to see the last few moments of perhaps the match between manzmalaya and GG. Obviously, GG heavily favored for his side, at least because that he's a filthy deranker. I mean, he's a very good player, but manzmalaya being able to get to semis feels like such an improvement from him. I remember seeing him all the way from like when we played OMTI together. And it's nice to see that he's still playing the game, unlike me. Single elimination, but it's really cool actually. What the? Oh, what the hell? That means my yapping for like the past 3 minutes was not recorded. What the shit, bro? Anyways, as mentioned, I'm not sure which part did I not get heard, but I was saying that this match is like basically very heavily GG favored, but it's still nice to see manzmalaya in the semis because like I remember playing OMTI with him like all the way back in like 3 to 4 years ago, and it's nice to see him still playing the game, you know, and being able to get to semis of this kind of tournament, a more casual tournament, but nevertheless still an achievement. At least actually this map is a lot closer than those actually, but unfortunately I think GG will still be taking this point. But yeah, as mentioned that it's still nice to see like players from that play together at somewhat like all these years ago still playing. Meanwhile, I'm a fucking working man now. Yeah, my life is only went downhill from there actually. Also Rampax saying sub out on top, you got this while he's on 0-5 is absolutely diabolical, man. Yeah, but so far 0-5 for GG. Unfortunate, but what the hell does the song literally called Wiz War? Is that the card game? What the hell? The Noma 2 Zero is TCG card game name. And someone picked it? Yeah, unfortunately Mela's already over. Anyway. Oh wait, you need this for the you need this for everything to proceed. Did the next pick happen yet? I hope not. Oh wait, yeah, the map hasn't happened yet. I'm watching the match thing, so it's just slight downtime for now. We get to see possibly one map or two. Actually, looking back at the score, there's like some picks that are relatively closer than expected, like Kyoko no Tabibito and the Mela song just now, 40k and 20k lead respectively from GG. Oh, bandmate is gonna get picked. No one won. I think this is an actual aim map. I think. I think I played this back then, like a while back. A while as in like 2 years ago. I rarely play the game anymore, unfortunately. But once an OSU player, always an OSU player. No one ever said that, but no one ever says that. You know those kind of football clips, like always says like something like once a Debo, always a Debo. Like I never heard of OSU player said once an OSU player, always an OSU player. Yeah, this should be a relatively... Yeah, this should be a pretty good aim. Oh, looks like the map has actually started. And we get to see the map! Let's go! What if I just jinx it? Alright, no, we get to see the map. Let's go, bandmate. And ironically, this normal one is a chance to not be a sweep. Oh, well, both players actually find breaks there. The manzmalaya is overall a bit less consistent on this kind of map, unfortunately, but... yeah, this map is a pretty straightforward aim map. Unlike the Lunasa Doppelganger map. Oh, actually GG does find a break. So, still gonna be comebackable for manzmalaya. And the lead's actually going back to manzmalaya now, but obviously it's so minuscule that knee break basically would change it. And there's one. And the lead's gonna go back to Juju now, because they basically had equal combos for them. Oh, unfortunately another break coming from Juju. And the manzmalaya having a higher app means that there's always room to take back the lead. And he's the one who actually hits that hard part, and the lead should go back to him in a few seconds. Unless some catastrophic shit happens. There's a chance for it to not be a sweep. manzmalaya just needs to work a little bit harder. Oh no, no, my bad bro, my bad man. My bad man. My bad. My bad, guys. My bad, guys. Oh, what the hell? Who put streams on my aim map? Well, unfortunately, I think the not a sleep dream is unfortunately very dead. After that one stream that changes the entire outcome. Unfortunate for manzmalaya, but good effort from him. No one hits the squares. Look at GG. Playing so casually. But yeah, it looks like GG will be taking this 6-0. Unfortunate. The score didn't look that pretty, but I believe it was still a good match nevertheless. But yeah, looks like GG will be securing himself a minimum of 20 ringgit, which is 5 Maimai games. Congratulations! Moving on for manzmalaya, he will be playing the 3rd place match sometime soon. Between the loser of Axrai and Lorikonzi. 2 very good players, by the way. Yeah. And it seems like... And meanwhile, GG will be facing against the winner of the matchup just now. And for now, I don't think we'll have any matches moving forward for like 1 hour until Harimi Ena, also known as Donasa, versus a hot dog, also known as Eco Element, at 2 AM. These mofos have insane sleep schedules, man. To be young again. But yeah, that is probably going to be it for now. GG to all 4 players. Good effort from everyone. It's nice to see. It's nice to see there's a Malaysia tournament going on this year. After it seems like everyone's stepping down last year. Kind of scuffed, but that's the way things go sometimes from Malaysians. But yeah, looks like we'll be seeing you guys at 2 AM later for Dunasa vs Eco. Very banger match, so I think everyone should stay tuned for that. Stay up for another hour. Don't be weak. Alright. But yeah, that's going to be it for now. See you later.